And just like the other day, this broadcast is also going to be short. You know that go? It won't be long. And the reason you wear Batana broadcast here is because of some people. Look, let me tell you. Adame nega anya niru na nekwu na Facebook. I know they look your face. You know that go? From the dialogue, he explain what layman is according to the Catholic. Yeah? For those who were so neutral, why they are explaining what layman means according to Catholic. But for some of you, among even my bar, Manone no Muse Winga Canania. Ono na agwegu. Ebia reko wado mi vele man. Magawu miti boribo. How miti boribo. Ebo unu buebia. I did there, they wait for you people now. I did there, they wait for you people. Before me, I got in this meaning of layman, Hana Kowanum, Ezugo, you need to ask questions. Anybody that is not an ordained Catholic priest, according to Catholic Church, is a layman. Or if in a Kowanum, it wasn't an insult. Okay, let me agree that the layman Ominu is not aimed at insulting and belittling Evangelist Ebuka Obi. Because according to him, the only reason you cannot compare, the only reason you cannot compare, I want to understand what he means by layman before we even go to dictionary to understand what layman means. You want to go? Let us agree that now he was addressing the fact that Father Kelvin Ubu is an ordained priest, therefore he cannot do what Evangelist Ebuka Obi is doing by opening pure water, Seraphic water, Seraphic foundation, Seraphic hospital, hotels, even then for the ministry in our lodge, schools and all that. He listed more than 10 establishments Evangelist Ebuka Obi well. And according to him, if that what he was aiming at was not to insult Evangelist Ebuka Obi, according to him, because Father Kelvin is not a layman like Evangelist Ebuka Obi, he cannot do exactly what Evangelist Ebuka Obi is doing. Now, as intelligent as you are, let me ask you a very important question. Is Fadede a layman? Is Fadede also a layman? If Fadede can open Madonna University, LI Phone, Brewgate Bank, Gold Transport, Ofodum Manyagase, then also Satek, about 3 to 4 universities, higher institutions, and other establishments, countless. I am asking you, is he a layman? If Reverend Father Ejike Membaka can also open a pure water factory, open a yogurt factory, contract a German hospital to come and partner with him to build 500 capacity, 500 bed capacity hospital in Enugu and the other establishment, is he a layman? I'm asking you, if Fadubu cannot do all this because he is not a layman like Evangelist Ebuka Obi, all these people are they also or layman? If Ebube Monso can build one of the best secondary schools in Anambra State, I am asking you, if he can build one of the best secondary schools in Anambra State in Ampo or say Ebeni, and the other things, is he a layman? If Okunere can build a pure water factory, a museum, people wanna be and other things, is he also a layman? If you like, to Garia English is in Anna, as a Catholic, jealousy will buy all of you. Jealousy will buy all of you. the last time I checked, I know what being ordained means. Being ordained is not a must that you must be ordained to be a priest. It's not a must that you must be ordained to be a priest. It is not a must. Yes. And I wonder why he failed to address him as evangelist Ebuka Obi or prophet Ebuka Obi. Why did he choose to address him as Ebuka Obi? But he remembered vividly to attach the title of Reverend Father Kelvin Ubu. That is how mischievous you people end up being. Then measure Ebia Kowala because then a Kowala Mas non a primary 6. In a Kowala Mas non a primary 6. Because the last time I checked, you can either be ordained to be either a minister, you can be ordained to be either a priest, you can be ordained to serve in different capacities as far as church is concerned. Evangelist Okeke, mwota evangelist ya dona fago, adonya pieces, doliye, woliye sachisha you, evangelist ulonwe. What is your business? Evangelist ndene sibo, evangelist. Fele menago, nde doka ka na ebire to, polu na ekpo na dosbin, no eba na ekwugeri, ofeka mo mgbe ekere nkwa. Evangelist. Kan weta go na evangelist ya, evangelist Okeke. Kan weta go na evangelist ya, Okeke, because mma boy evangelist. Ebe ọ na ofu hodore one choncho evangelist ye na manage na your capacity. Ofodu need attach the evangelist Ebuka Obi, man ideri boldly as your name. Ideri boldly evangelist Okeke. Then when I see you real life, I will call you Okeke. How are you? You don't happy. I will call you Okeke. How are you? You don't happy. Then I will let us even see. Because now this layman, the moment you fail to even regard somebody as anything, you are referring to the other layman that I know. You got to go? Iyapia metare. Iyapia no metare now. Iga economy here. Or more upuru economy here. You got to go? Look. A non-ordained male member of the church. A non-ordained male member of a church. And who says you can only be ordained to act in a church in the capacity of a priest? Who says so? If you are an evangelist, are you not ordained? I'm telling you, if a Catholic priest, just like the one we know that happened where they said, Ebuka, you are spiritually qualified. Do you want me to go and explain to you what it means to be spiritually qualified? Are you saying that Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka is not holy and priest enough to ordain Evangelist Ebuka Obi as an evangelist or prophet? Or to ordain him to go and carry out that task or carry out in the church? Are you telling me that he is not holy enough to do that? I am asking you. Another part of layman is a person without professional or specialized knowledge in a particular subject. Now, are you telling me that as far as things of God are concerned, that Evangelist Ebuka Obi cannot be referred to as a professional, or he is not well specialized, he doesn't have knowledge in that particular matter of Ifemuo? Is that what you are telling me? Now, let us go to check what it means when an ordained priest of God in that field and capacity you are acting, you are spiritually qualified. Let us know what it means to be spiritually qualified. You want to go? When spiritually qualified, refer to possessing the qualities, character, and the inner virtues necessary for spiritual growth, leadership or service within a particular faith or spiritual tradition. These qualifications often include elements like faith, devotion, a pure heart, and the ability to lead by example. So, if an ordained priest can stand in the altar of God when you are kneeling, use holy water or use olive oil to anoint you and say you are spiritually qualified to lead a certain congregation, what do you call that? What do you call that? Or do you think that ordination will so a lot of people are ordained to be evangelists? Some of them ordained to be prophet. Some of them ordained to be deacon, not the kind of deacon in Catholic or Anglican church. What is all this jealousy I am asking you? Yeah? I've been on Facebook, be una hatred una na pomasi una na graduate to another level. Now na aparia father keta e baba mbapota e bia gui. You do unnecessary emotional. Yeah? You do unnecessary emotional. Yeah? Every day ko na agbagari na different comment sections. Ebo una mo na evangelist Ebuka Obi. E mwapụta bia ti isi ebe a go no mazi ana akọ no, mazi ana akpari. Opodi unu na-eji aka unu ebutere onwe unu mkparị ya na Facebook. Even some of you ndị mmadụ na respect, he reduce go well to the mud. And that is a followers of a man you refer to as not nobody. It's shameful that even as a single individual, now when you start counting people, if you count people to refer to how powerful somebody is or how influential somebody is, he is influential than the entire parish. As far as Nnewi, Ojoto and Anambra State to concern, he's more influential. Yeah? So now let us go by what he wrote here. Let us go actually by what he wrote here. Facebook, I am telling you out of experience, even you want to go? Because you are acting out of jealousy, you may not see exactly what I'm seeing. Now you will come out to come and tell me, if you are not a Catholic, you will not understand what he means by saying he's a layman. If you are not ordained in the Catholic Church, you are a layman. Nonsense. Nonsense. What happened if he addressed him by that title, evangelist or prophet? Or no, or ya fish anchor? Let us go back to that same thing, Odelu. Let us go back to that same thing, Odelu. Because disgraced. You want to go? Let us assume that I'm a Zionite and Evangelist Ebuka Obi is my prophet and the man of God I respect. And you call yourself a minister of God or a prophet of God and you regard him as nothing. Who are you to me? Let me ask you, who are you to me? Those people who are those people not at the same Catholic faith with you, they respect you as much as Evangelist Ebuka Obi run more like a ministry where Catholics, Anglicans, Pentecostals, and even on that day joker, even in the Sabbath in Abia. So when you begin to speak that language in a Catholic, no denomination in a determine how strong your faith is. That is what you people are trying to be teaching us. TB Joshua runs a church for all, synagogue church of all nations. It doesn't matter whether you are a Catholic or you are an Anglican. And that is exactly similar what Evangelist Ebuka Obi is running as a ministry. So the moment you try to rubbish him or drag him down, you are attracting anger of people from different denominations of churches. In case if you don't know. So you should be careful with what you say. Don't come and teach me English. You thought when I reacted to what he said, I did not see the missing line. You thought when I reacted to what he said, I did not see the missing line. He said, now look at what Mark Martin said. Now, let it be clear. I am not trying to justify what Mark Martins commented here. I'm not trying to justify that. When we get to that, we'll talk about that. I'm talking about the response or direction where Timothy of Ebu is going. Mark Martin said, Father Kelvin Ugu, and he actually responded to this because of the jargons that man who did. Because he always find a way of shamelessly picking on Evangelist Ebuka Obi anywhere. Somebody going to end on at the same field. I harvest the soul for Christ. You have never for one day responded to Matthias as criminals. He called all you priests, bishops, and ministers of God, criminals. You have not responded to him. Obviously, you have accepted what he said. There is nothing he has never called you people. Unu mechicha ọnụ ka ogbi na-achọ evangelist Ebuka Obi. Fela ahụ eme ụfọdụ n'ime unu. Ọ sịrị Father Kelvin Ugwu, your mate Ebuka Obi is building 55 hotels at a go in Zion City. People are born the same, but grace differs. This your receipt here is what Ebuka Obi gift Zionite to go barb their hair. There is levels in this grace. This is what the guy commented. I'm not justifying the comment of this guy. But Timothy Ofebu went ahead to respond. Even as a minister, as somebody now pretending not to spiritually, no with that spiritual growth. He went ahead to comment Mark Martins that wrote the trash and compared Mr. Ebuka Obi, Mr. Ebuka Obi, not even evangelist or prophet Ebuka Obi, with the Reverend Father. But he intentionally gave Father Kelvin the title, it's a big FOOL and Obulo Okuko Pro Max. If what he was writing is not filled with insult, why use all this manner of words to respond to that guy? So he truly expects a Catholic priest to build multiple hotels in order to compete with a layman. Honestly, many that go to some of these religious centers have lost their reasoning faculties and now fill their brains with garbage and chocolate. Look at, imagine. Imagine. If those people cannot build this thing, because now, according to Ife, now let me give you an insight of what Father Kelvin wrote. I will not read them all, but I will read a few lines so that you can understand exactly where we are going to. Also, the reason I am sharing this, okay, nke mpama delu ịghọtago ka nke mpama ka nke atụrụ akpọrọ onwe enwe ikuku delu ịghọtago ka nke atụrụ akpọrọ onwe enwe ikuku delu ebe o listiri every single thing evangelist Ebuka Obi nwere shelu Father Kelvin Ugwu there is something. Wait. To our dearly beloved Zion members, you know already that your beloved prophet is big in investment. There is Seraphic Hotel, there is Seraphic Hostel / Lodge, there is Seraphic Water, there is Seraphic Hospital, there is Seraphic Maternity, there is Seraphic Orphanage, there is a Seraphic Old People's Home, there is Seraphic School, there is Seraphic Home Foundation. Honestly, this is commendable. I applaud his initiative and business sense. He is very wise and smart. He knows that prophecy will not always be sustainable, especially as most of his prophecies are concocted lies, but investment definitely will. This post is particularly meant for all his followers and lovers. I know you don't like me, but I like you. This is my honest advice. If you truly love your prophet, please try and have the business head of your prophet. Advise the whole Catholic also to have the business sense of Fadede. Advise them to have the business sense of Fadambaka, because that prophecy and healing on a gossip and adoration ground might as well be fake and concocted. You cannot say that because he's a Catholic priest. Say the same thing about Ebube Monso. With school, and he has building for some people who will come to adoration there and they have to sleep over. Can you say the same thing to him? You cannot say the same thing to him. Ife layman deceive when no one. Goma no one ayo. Okoli onyago uruka agbal. Goma no one ayo kana wono. Goma no one ayo. Goma no one ayo. Bunch of envious and jealous people. Some of you will brag to have been in ministry for ages. Achieving what? How many people can inspire goal? Do you think for somebody to put hand in his or her pocket and pull out millions of money to appreciate somebody, do you think it is just by mouth? If you think it is by concocting a prophecy, go and do the same. Go and do the same. With all that reredo, you eat akwụkwọ ebe ndị mmadụ na-eweta ego na assign kerekere ego, and you are proud to show it. When someone makes 100 days fasting, also how people has appreciated the ministry for impact or critical in their life. You also come out to quickly come and condemn it. Or jealousy. Agwara m unu na nwata kpakara ibe na nkụ asị na ọkpara ya na ajọ ọfịa. Don't come to teach me the meaning of layman. According to Catholic, if you are not a priest, you are a layman. On the Catholic, who have manufactured that word, layman. And I'm a or how have or yeah, that word layman, or from Catholic dictionary case you will manufacture that word. Ordination or blood dissenting always everywhere. Man, the Catholic are name or them. Anglican are name, Pentecostals are name, Methodists are name, the Sabbath are name. A church in particular, or will have with the meaning of that word ordination. The same thing with layman. Yes. You want to go? The same thing with being a layman. Or carry hate well. So you can go ahead and insult Ezugo for all I care. I know that you have gotten my message. You want to go? I know. You have gotten my message. And my message is very clear. It's just 1 hour. The part is that I don't know why, and I keep asking, why is it that no Muslim Catholics are the reason Batalo na oppose to Ministry of Evangelism Ebuka Obi? Ask yourself, why is it no more like in-house enemies going on? Can you find one of the Catholic Church when they do more opposed to his ministry, when everything he's doing is to the credit of the Catholic Church? You gotta go. You always find a way of comparing one another. You compare this person to this person. You compare this person to this person. You compare this person to this person. It would say comparison never your favorite person. No. If we see baka. The same way Madu way compare Evangelist Ebuka Obi and the Father Kevin. Was it not the same way somebody's way they same Ezugo na eba na ekwu okwu mana J Park na efegari Oje China Ojeba na make gari connection. I gave him a simple answer without insulting him. Even while here, oh my dear, people like us got tired of traveling, which is true. And when phobia for flying in airplane, if you go near 13 years, and they keep in a plane. In fact, my biggest nightmare now with a plane. 1 week, 2 weeks, me travel, because of Andonya Patana. If I want to travel from Lagos to East, I start here moto mbuy fuel, and moto move way on Jeba transport. Ababu home plane, you see from Lagos to East here, or Jabuja or anywhere. If local flight by ya, me and my manager make international until I got tired of traveling. Yes, so only truly that travel when you cannot travel, can do excited no on a higher plane actually. Hayala hola. On a higher plane actually. Hayala hola excitement no yaba plane. One day, iki se photo, iki se picture na plane. Abugum. You gotta go. Iki is a picture na plane. Abugum. You got that? So, and they know Abugum have pride. It is not pride. All pride they call, because really and truly, I got tired of entering plane. As a matter of fact, I hate traveling. Even when you Lagos be Eastern, I will myself a burden. I hear check until I'm about Johnny halfway. I won't be able comfortable and settled. Even a drive Jimo State itself or Egypt Port Harcourt. It work anxiety yes to do now until I'm halfway into that journey. That is when my body will be settled. So only actually travel. It is an honest answer without insulting that person. You want to go? So when you compare Evangelist Ebuka Obi with Father Kelvin Ubu, you kunya honest answer. You don't need to call him Ofeke. Or boy, no boro ya name. So how do you feel now, Timothy of Ebu? How do you feel now that I have addressed you in that manner and addressing you? Are you happy? Jumping up and jumping down? Because there is no way you have never used to describe the Zion and the Zionite. You have chosen to use every demeaning words to qualify them. Iwudonye kanajo. Iwudonye asikwonuru na alose bakali ike agba yosisi eju weto. On the Igbo kwurie n'okwu. Iwonye even in ministry. Afro mobosi ijeru na page ofeka akporo onwe enwe ikuku ruo ebe a na continue si wee mee charismatic mgbe gono. It is not how long but how far. You cannot condemn what Evangelist Ebuka Obi is doing in terms of Seraphic Hotel, Seraphic Water, Seraphic Foundation, Seraphic Hospital. You cannot condemn it without condemning your Holy Ghost fathers who are doing the same thing. What are you telling me? Condemn them. They are ordained to be priests. He was ordained to be a prophet or an evangelist. Ordination is an ordination. Provided needs take the mantle and move on. You have been ordained. Yes, you have been ordained. Ordination has the same meaning in the dictionary. It carries the same meaning everywhere. Yes, baptism is baptism. Holy communion is Holy communion. Whether no bread na fanta kunu jeme nkunu. Whether no ahụ ife ọnwụ unu kpọrọ ahụ na ọbara Jesu ka ọ wụrụ unu. Unu chune wala anụ ọkụkọ, whatever water. Wee na-eme ahụ na ọbara Jesu nkunu. Provided na-ekpekwasa n'ekpere kpọọ ya ahụ na ọbara Jesu. Ọ bụ n'ala ụlọ ya. Ihe ejedu criticize ya. Ribe nke a na-enye na chọọchị hụ ka ntaba nke a na-enye na chọọchị m. Very simple. Disgrace. You can hardly see an Anglican behaving in such a way. You can hardly see somebody from Methodist Church or from Sabbath. Yeah? No, they're not surely trend now. They're not surely trend. I think we will help him to trend now. Yeah? We will help him to trend now. Go trend there very well. Every time. There was a time I'll go on a page and comment your nonsense. I decided to follow him with diplomacy. But seeing his comment popping up in any post where people about Evangelist Ebuka Obi, seeing his comment popping up anyhow, I have seen that nuisance intentionally, actually that constituted all around. And just like Father Mwebe and the others, the issue and matters of Evangelist Ebuka Obi has attracted more insult to you. People who has respected you in the same faith has disrespected you because of this issue. How long would you people keep dragging yourself and dignity and respect to the mud because of a boy, a man regarded as a boy of yesterday? Yeah? Have you seen how within a twinkle of an eye you people are losing your respect and dignity? People ain't who they keep one you know na apụtazi na akpari unu na agwa unu okwu anyhow because of jealousy. Yeah? Ụbọchị ikpeazụ anyị eje n'igwe, o nwere onye ya eyi kasọk ya wee je n'igwe. Onye ya awọ bịazie n'igwe asị ya, okay, because na ewu a priest, because na ewu an ordained priest, na kpuo same forgiven. Because you are not an ordained priest, go to onwelu manner of njọ ihe mechasịcha n'ụwa iruo n'eluigwe according to ife agwara anyị wụ Christians. Na Matthias asị na eluigwe adịghọ. Mana anyị nwa wụ Christians kweta na eluigwe adụ ka nna ajụ onwelu ụdị njọ ihe mechasịcha n'ụwa bọsị ikpeazụ ahụ iruzie eluigwe asị na because na ewu an ordained priest na kpuo n'aka ndị nke Chineke. Kedu gụnụ kwụrụ na asọ dị ife ordained priest, ordained this, ordained, and so what? An ordained priest, what does he make you? God or who? God or who? What matters is not akwahi. Impactation is what matters. Impactation. Can you impact in a creating on the church? How are you drawing souls to God? Now, when you go to Zion every Sunday or every time. When you go to something hour, somebody shetarinya, somebody derinya, na Zion page. Somebody shetaram, open heaven. When you go to open heaven, you will see the number of souls that are looking up to God because of this man. Those figures is what matters, not Evangelist Ebuka Obi. Evangelist Ebuka Obi for no GC meta, but see bazo, which is as said. What matters is the number of young men, young women, aged men, advanced in age men and women who still have hope, believe in God, are still running their heavenly race because of this so-called Evangelist Ebuka Obi. That is what matters. That is what matters. Yes. That is what matters. It doesn't matter whether you are wearing white, wearing bishop coat, whether you are ordained in a cathedral or not. If you don't have any impact, if you more like a dummy standing somewhere, molded with 100 bags of cement, go we do too heavy. That is what you are. In that ordination, if you don't have any impact positively, not the church, capable of drawing souls to God, ordination, it is just a title. It is just a title. It is the same title as the title of that Ishie, H. the Rebel, Mala, will you make video, or he check or put the but you have seen the way and the impact on the society. So that title becomes ineffective. Yes, it becomes ineffective. So, amolo me to ayesi akọwara onye ebe ikuziri ma akwụkwọ ọ na-abịa ịgwa m layman. At least ika address ye as an evangelist or a prophet. Or ya agbajigo ọnụ go na your roommate. Okay, ka ikwu eziokwu Evangelist Ebuka Obi na Father Kelvin ugwu ha roommate onwere ebe level ha na a na-agwado na eziokwu na na-ewe iwe ọtụ ka asị na amaghị eziokwu a na-agwa na-ewu ordained priest and so what. Mmadụ one nọ na parish niile epostogoro since iji wee wuru a priest. Members one nọ na parish ya. Are you not aware that people know in the category of Evangelist Ebuka Obi, Father Mbaka, Ebube, that those people are operating even in more frequency, higher frequency than bishops? That bishops who title and the mother respect. But Evangelist Ebuka Obi and the Father Mbaka, if people respect here. Don't you know the difference between respecting titles and respecting effort people they put? Shoma Romanus, thank you very much. Or better still, address him as a brother. And the man that you are referring to a brother in the same Christian faith. You may refer to him as Mr. Ebuka Obi because you want to belittle him. The meaning of layman. Ezuko, don't say what you don't know. In Catholic Church, if you are not ordained, you are a layman. Do I look to you like a Catholic? Do I look to you as a Catholic? If a Melaya do tie to each other is because we are Christians and not because you are a Catholic or I'm an Anglican. There are things you people do in Catholic Church we don't do in Anglican Church. Yes. What unites all of us is Christ. That heavenly race, heaven at last. Yes. And we are all Christians. So your doctrine has nothing to do with me. So when you come on Facebook to come and exhibit your ignorance, that's your doctrine in your pocket. Evangelist Ebuka Obi is representing people from different denominations of churches. You don't refer to him with a single denomination. You can't do that. It is an insult to him. Or somebody will impact both in Catholic faith, both in Anglican faith, Methodist, Sabbath, all round and all weather. Different nationalities of people. Nde Yoruba na agadia. Nde Hausa na agadia. Eh? Una na akọ fosrema. He told me that Ebuka Obi is ordinary. What I go? Look at. Okay, look at now. How naive some of them can be. Evangelist Ebuka Obi bo prophecy or will fake. What I go? Evangelist Ebuka Obi enwe record of healing and miracle na Zion or will fake. But look at how nke ala asịrị no. Look at nke ala. I prayed and the pied woman woke up. Father Mbaka and a pied blind woman. Do you believe this? Jezie na comment section. Kifebenye na ndị mmadụ na anụ. Imagine nyawolo evangelist Ebuka Obi kwuru something like this. Yeah? Jezie kefo or no evangelist Ebuka Obi kwuru something like this. Kefo reaction ha. If also na junde mmadụ my family member ha you see. You are losing your voice because you are the one who is making yourself to lose your voice. You join Matthias to criticize miracles. You what I go? If you don't go, you joined with people with Matthias to tell that an miracle. Na miracle ni na today you are coming to tell us now. Father Mbaka Belu, nwanye do blind ko nwanye gburu isi nwụrụ anwụ obinie. But you are telling us that instead of hoping in our capacity, instead of believing in our ability, that we are depending on God through all these newfound ministries. And well, according to your write-up, I wonder what a pied woman is doing in a church and not in the mortuary. I'm asking you. I wonder what a pied woman is doing in Father Mbaka's adoration ministry and not in the mortuary. Because no oppose evangelist Ebuka Obi. The kind of miracle na puteba na baffled, the kind of prophecy na puteba is the kind you people have never seen. O superseding all this while. What I go? So now imagine na Zion Keshialo, that testimony of praying for a pied woman obinie. If somebody to can ikuku ofeka ya deku. I call him ofeke because no ofeke call. He thought he can use the brain of all of us. Jena comment section. If we're born and fight dirty with the people, no matter how diplomatic or na chok or ono katapo lose okurie. That diplomacy in a choka a pretend on good in that state, and you will continue to live in that state like a coward because that is what you are. That is who you are. Yeah? If I should believe or go by the teachings in Enye because you want to join Ndotu Matthias and reduce evangelist Ebuka Obi and miracles and a record on Zion to non-existence, why should you be telling me this nonsense of praying for a pied woman? That should be the most ridiculous and funny and strange of all the miracles. Are you not aware? Now you have come to tell us Alpha village. So prophecy niile anenye na Zion and testimonies niile anenye. So nde na abia enye aha akpa afa ha. Aha akpo village fa. Aha akpo family ebe has. Is that what you are telling me? So now the easiest way to confirm a testimony is by somebody calling his name, by somebody stating a bossy. Are you not hearing that in Zion? How many of them have you verified? That is the question. How many of them have you verified? You gotta go. Now you talk about Lovet. Igwo maka Lovet. Ma ife konu kọtara ya kpọta Zion. Echetara maka prophecy eburu maka Nigeria bịa na mmezu. Or prophet enyelu debe Nigeria isi n'ebe anyị na-ata afụta etu ọgụ baba mba. Ịmakwa ife logic. Ịchọ logic bịa n'ụka gị na ndị mmadụ tụọ logic. Ọkwara ịgwa ndị mmadụ na prophet maka na prophecy maka Lovet wu fake. Ndị mmadụ echetara maka fake one eburu maka Nigeria. Ị na-ekwuzikwa aya nọskwori mgbe ekwuru na Chimaroke Nnamani nwa win second time eyipụ kasọ ka eji wechi fada. Ọkwa anyị nọ ka ekwurie Chimaroke ma win second time wee kwukwa again wee kwuo na karịa Chimaroke anwụgo na Chimaroke na political career ya endigo na ọnwa win election ọzọ ka ọgụnụ na ọ ya nọ ndụ wee ama nke ezi wee kwue Chimaroke ma chịchasịchara itu ojebe senate. Kedu ife ị na-kwuru a echetarago nke ahụ ịbaba mba chọwa onye ya atụ ọgụ ya like ka ekwu onye mana ya like ka ị na-ekwu maka nke onye ọzọ ma ife unu ji wee ala awụ n'onwe unu ka ekwensu possess unu ekwensu disguise onwe wee possess unu niile na work under the influence of devil's control, but you don't know, including all these janjad reverend fathers. Actually, respect you. Actually, while you disgrace up and down. If you think it is okay for you to come and tell people that insulting a man of God is fashionable to be done, then I will start with you. I will start with you. Because you are a reverend father in a Catholic church. You are not a reverend father, you are not a reverend in an Anglican church. You know what I go? Evangelist Ebuka Obi is also a minister of God in the capacity of a prophet. In a ministry and gathering that has millions of people. Yes. So if you insult him, you are insulting a whole millions of people. The same way young mother insult or as a Catholic priest. The offending the Catholic are master. But you people are not getting the message I send. Look at it from week that we come out and say that miracle record on Zion will fake. You are coming now to tell us about and you want us to believe that. You want us to believe that. Like I said, this broadcast is going to be short. You want to go? And what I go? I don't know what this man did to them, for God's sake. But what baffles me more is the fact that it is only Catholics who fight him. And he's a Catholic. What is all this? Is this jealousy? Envy? Nwata pakari ibe na nko Kenneth Shimeze. Nwata pakari ibe na nko. I say no na ajofia. Look at what this man is doing. This man is evangelizing with every single thing possible. He has drawn more people back to Catholic Church than ever. Look, he is evangelizing through different means. Look at what Seraphic Foundation is doing. Giving hope to people, telling them, no kadoni ibo, do no ibo. Evangelizing through humanity. Giving to humanity. He used every opportunity to show people that this is what we should be doing as a Christian. The other day, it was widows. Other ones were empowering businessmen. The other one were giving a group of men money to go and finish traditional rite of Ndemunyeha. The other time, we were giving scholarship. Nkeni old people's home and motherless babies home. Nkeni psychiatric hospital and a standard hospital. Okay, we look at the level of evangelism this man is doing. And some of you who cannot even do quarter of what he's doing have the gut to come on Facebook. Na anyo atanono. Timothy Ofuebu esibege ejebonye. Gather go to followers and attention na Facebook. You don't have that. Many people are not even interested in what you are doing on Facebook. Yes. Many people are not interested in what you are doing on Facebook. Command the good respect and command the good people to show attention to what you are doing on Facebook before you come on ground to come and challenge somebody who have the attentions of millions of Nigerians and even people who are living in diaspora. If you think it is easy to command such kind of respect and influence, you want to see it, you doing that on your page. May go do email something on your page. If millions of people watching it. Yeah? May go do. Sometimes if you see people who do what you cannot manage to do, clap for them. Clap for them. Yes. I'm telling you, sometimes if you see people who do what you cannot manage to do as a man, the most honorable thing for you to do is to clap for them. When you clap for them, it is showing that you want to do better than them. Happen this jealousy and empty. The fact is that lose yourselves. Look at Father Mwebe. Before he can even retreat, before he even came to his senses that Mr. Man, you are losing it, or to go too late. He was fighting dirty as if he think he can sustain it. But the more days pass, the more he sees how even little kids are making fun of him. When last did you hear from him? When last did you hear from him? Yeah? When last did you hear from him? Look at it. Father Kelvin Ugu has been constituting nuisance a long time. Yeah? Look at Kelafaye Nkano obodo Iwo. Ụfọdụ n'ime ha emego ụmụazị na-asị ha fada na-respect ha akpalichana ha. And for as long as you think you can come out and say trash about Evangelist Ebuka Obi, there are still millions of people out there who are ready to give you the biggest insult of your life. You want to go? He's a father to so many people. Are you not aware? Evangelist Ebuka Obi have assumed you are a father in the Catholic Church. He's a father to so many people. Also, the same way people call you father is the same way people call him daddy. What is daddy? I'm asking you, can you feel daddy? Zanom know what is daddy? Can you feel the meaning of daddy? Yeah? In the church, you want to call father. Many millions of people now call daddy. Can you feel this between you and him? It's not because you are ordained. You are ordained by God. Moses, anybody to be ordained. Obromad ordained na Chineke. Yeah? Ohamad ordained na that same God. I need an ebel. Eh? Why do you know? Why do you know? Because you cannot stop it. It's appreciate against people insulting you. As long as Naila show la teta, no Evangelist Ebuka Obi ki no. Despite all money no, you have never for one day showcased his act of kindness to humanity. You are always looking for a loophole where you will drag his name to. Onechuola, go and sleep. No, if you're going to you are not anywhere near the class Ebona operate. Even as an ordained priest, you are not anywhere near his class. Yes, I sure the ordained priest I compare. I assure the likes of Father Mbaka Ebemonsoha. On that wunde iyeju compare. Yeah, Allo Dixon Chukode. Kwate tari we bia chopum. Even in my joblessness, I will keep you busy here. You don't have any choice. You ought to go. Onya he na ponyala. And every day, a poor after dinner, and any one and go and kaya well. Emone can do more jobless than me. Are you not aware? You are more jobless than me. So let us all enjoy our joblessness here. You are welcome to the group of jobless people. Now you have registered. You are welcome. Come and join the team. Ndala. Unafu bodife. Disgrace yariba no nwunu na Facebook. Tebosiba no nwunu na Facebook. Nke si ebe ono gbakapụta ọbịa wuo na na wuo na na. Gwo maazi parịba no ụmụazị aparịba no nyoba ga anya no. Ono na-ejebe ọnụ gbara aka. Idewekwa na ahụ na Igbo ede. Idewe long epistle ahụ na-ede dewe edechasịcha ya ụmụazị reduce to zero within one comment. He reduce to zero. One single comment, he reduce to zero. Idewekwa out of that provocation of that comment. Ke nari edekwa epistle ahụ na-ede. Idechakwa eputakwa mmadụ te na aputakwa teach kwa a bitter lesson of your life. You will continue like that before you know it. Bide kono. Before you know it, your father na kono. And ego ha father na kono otilo. Ego ha father na kono otilo. Evo Timothy Ogbe Ofebu bidoro use the word you are FOOL. I can't even mention it. Eh? On every o use when such kind of words. That is where you have reduced yourself because you have failed to move on. Move on. Through real estate Chubego. It is not his fault that none of favor locate here. And though if only memuru can tell. All those grace you are seeing. Did you not see the previous and old videos mgbe Ebuka Obi on an early stage of his ministry? Did you not see Kowusisi? On a floor called on a floor corner na stage do koya agbaji. On a floor koche do commission of powder na dust. On a floor corner na aja na mu. On a floor keba. Now you cannot see them, but you are only seeing the grace turn over the time. You are only seeing the manifestation of that glory right now, and you are failing to comprehend it. Where were you then? Where were you then? I am asking you. And Donyeke you then? Yeah? Only if you worry in your pocket, respect yourself, face your own. Impact Godu. If they say Ebuka Obi no kata acho no what today, people have a lot to say about him. Acho today, what do people have to say about you? Who even know you? What impact have you created to humanity? Tell me one. Eh? Because when we talk about somebody or qualities of a good Christian, we know. Oneni me yeki possessor. Na chukoge na azam. Eh? One n'ime ha ka ị possessor. Father na aka ọnụ. Father na egwu anya ukwu. Father na aka ọnụ, saga priest. Father na agụ iyi. How if you reduce channel on to so now if you pass it. Yeah. When just successfully on an apostolic mission, whereby conquer 10 souls, draw you to God. Or you whereby kamas. Chineke debo no gozie no onye nwanyi no nyelu no nyekwala gị ngwa no navazie no so nya wife January to December onye nwanyi no nyelu no chena that one the ordination ka odenuru mmadụ one mkpụrụ obi one ka ịdọtarụ Chukwu mkpụrụ obi one ka ịdọtarụ Chukwu. There are so many means of evangelism. ndị mmadụ mara na ha bịa Chukwu nso na-ene ife ihe detụrụ n'ebe Chukwu nọ. Onyawo na your life na inspire people. Your life na inspire people. Ọkara ihe etu a. Tomorrow we continue biko. Ka abalị amala anyị mma. So ife awụ for ndị na-akụziri m ifele ma anụ ị na-akụziri itibọrịbọ. Ma awụme anya awụmụ akataka dibịa enweghị nke ọma. Awụmụ akataka dibịa enweghị nke ọma. Nya ka iji wee bịa kụziri m akwụkwọ ụmụ okpu. Biko ka abalị amara anyị mma. Chidi Ebuka, how am I ready to call the mass? I am only telling you that it shouldn't be all about that exercise. Because it seems like now some of these fathers in feel now repeating that exercise is all it takes for somebody to. And with so many other things in make you a Christian, and with so many other things in make you a man of God, beyond keeping mass, you should also look for other things that will draw people closer to God. You want to go? That is what I mean. Adama already called the mass. That is not what I'm doing.